Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup panning, nail polish, and things happening in my real life. Today I have my update for Same Pan last year, so stay tuned. Alright, this is Same Pan last year. It is a Pantastic Ladies collab group project that was created by Shelly here on YouTube at Unapologetically Shelly. And it is all about using products in relation to different holidays throughout the year. Ideally something you got last year, but not necessarily. Make it fun. Do whatever you need to make it work, she says, and have fun. So that is what we are into. The thumbnail for this project was created by Deb B, and I will have them both linked in the description box below. This started on January 8th and goes until December 8th. I am rolling in 6 prompts each month, whether I've met my goals or not. 5 of them are from the regular list of holiday prompts, and 1 is from her special list of fun prompts. So let's go over what I was working on for the last month and what I will be bringing in. Last month I did have 2 products that were to be determined, or 2 prompts that I had to be determined, and I have determined what those items are. I haven't worked on them, but I will talk to you about them. So the first prompt on the list is for New Year's Day, and that is something new. And so for that, I brought in a brand new nail polish to my collection. It is this one here from China Glaze, and it is the shade Keep It Realm. And it is a deep red burgundy. And I have it on a swatch stick there without any shiny top coat, so it's kind of hard to tell, but that is what it looks like. It is a deep red burgundy shimmer. My goal is to wear it twice, and I have not gotten to it yet, but I am working on using a lot of different nail polishes this year, and so I will get to it, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. The next prompt I brought in is for birthday, because January was my birthday month, and it is something that you got for your birthday. Originally, I was going to bring in something that I got from either Ulta or Sephora this year for my birthday. And once I got all the items, they're all skincare items, so I've decided I'm going to bring in something that I got for my birthday from Sephora last year, and that is my Ilia multi-stick in the shade At Last. This was part of their birthday set from Sephora last year, and this is what it looks like. I'll give you a swatch. I use it as a cream blush. It is my only cream product besides lipstick in my collection. So there it is, blended out a little bit under my finger here, and then solid next to that. And my goal for this, I'm going to use half of what's remaining. So that is how much is remaining. And I marked it on my paper and marked a halfway point. So I'm going to try and use half of it. Since this is my only cream base face product besides like foundations or lipsticks, I want to make sure I use it and it doesn't go bad in my collection, because I have heard that cream products can go bad. And it's just not something I remember to do, but when I have used it, I've enjoyed it. So that is what I'm bringing in, my Ilia multi-stick in At Last, to use half of it. The next prompt I brought in was for presents, and that is something you received as a gift, either a gift with purchase or from a friend or whatever. I brought in a single from Lunar Beauty that was gifted to me from Allie at Wonder in Alleyland. And this is it here. It is from the Advent calendar that I believe they came out with the year before last. And it is just sort of a murky greenish shimmer shade. I am wearing it today, and I will give you a swatch of it there. Kind of a greeny, it looks green to me, but then I look at it and it's more of a bronze kind of color. It's weird. In the pan, I think it looks green. On the skin, it looks bronze. I do have it today mixed with a little bit of blue and some green. That is my eye base. It does have like a dark base and then that beautiful shimmer, and I really enjoy it. My goal is to use it, 5 times, and today is use number 2. I haven't marked that yet, but I have worn it twice. And it is a nice creamy formula. I did try applying it over a glitter glue with a brush, and that didn't seem to work, so I used my finger, and that seemed to work quite nicely. So I have 3 more uses to go on that guy. Next is for Black History Month. That is the month of February. And for that, you were to bring in something from a Black-owned makeup brand or beauty brand. And I brought in my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I don't remember the whole name of it. I keep saying it was in a squeeze tube, and I keep saying it's too thick for me to squeeze. So I finally cut it open, and there was quite a bit in there. So it filled this jar all the way to the brim, and then some more into this jar. I didn't have a bigger jar, so that's why there are 2. My goal is to use this 10 times, so I want to try and reuse it more often. I have used it once, and I did see significant enhancement in my curls. Not today, of course, because my hair is up. But yeah, product I was using, I thought, oh, it's fine, and it wasn't as good. So I definitely want to get more use out of this. And I think the one I had was like a travel size, and when you get the full size, I believe it does come in a tub. So 10 uses to get more use out of this. Just keep showing you the tub of creamy stuff. It is very thick. Next is for Groundhog Day. That is February 2nd. So we already had it. And that is something you repeat purchase or something that will take forever to pan. And I decided to go with something that'll take forever to pan. And that is, let me mark my uses. I didn't do that before I started recording. This is my Totally Plastic Face Palette from BH Cosmetics in collaboration with Iggy and BH from Totally Snatched. I'm not sure if it's Totally Plastic or Totally Snatched. Anyway, this is it. Mainly use this shade right here. But today I actually dipped into this shade, and I think it worked okay for a contour or bronzer, contour, whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to keep playing with this. My goal is to use it 20 times, and today is use number 2. I'm working on other bronzers, but I can use the face powders and other things. This might be a blush. I'm not sure, but I will give you swatches of these guys, I guess, if they'll show up. Alright, so the top one is the one I use most of the time, and the bottom one is the one I used today. It's a little more orangey than the regular one I use, but they are both quite light, and I might franken some of these colors together in the future, but I have 2 out of 20 uses, so 18 more uses to go. And then finally, the last prompt I brought in January was for Bubble Bath Day. That was January 8th. And I was waiting on my order from Ulta to get my bubble bath that I ordered, and it is here now. It's this giant bottle here. There we go. It is the Dr. Teal's foaming bath with Epsom salts in Calm and Serenity with rose essential oil. My goal is to use this twice. I have not used it yet because it is humongous, and the only time I get to take baths is when I am pet sitting and they have a bathtub that I can use, which I just stayed at a place that had a beautiful clawfoot tub, and I took a bath. Unfortunately, I didn't have this with me, so I used mist. I had to get a small travel bottle to put this in because I'm not taking this with me. It's bigger than my head. But this is going to last for a while. I enjoy taking bubble baths, and using this 2 times over the year is not going to be a problem. So those are all the products I was currently working on. Now we're going to bring in 6 more prompts. The first one is for Chinese New Year. That is February 10th. This year is the Year of the Dragon, in case you didn't know yet. And for that, I am bringing in, the prompt is to bring in something zodiac, Chinese zodiac related, so either something related to dragons or any of those other zodiac years. So I am bringing in a nail polish from Dragon Sworn Polish, and this is it. So you can see it says Dragon Sworn. That is the brand, and it's Dragon Sworn Cosmetics. And this is the shade Percy. It is, I don't have it swatched yet, but I will have it for next update. It is this beautiful sort of silvery blue with some glitters in there. And my goal is to use this twice. One moment, my phone is going. Okay. My goal is to use the nail polish twice. The next prompt is for Mardi Gras, and that is February 13th. And for that, you would bring in something gold, green, or purple, or related to Carnival, Mardi Gras. And for that, I am bringing in a shade from my Trendy in Tokyo palette, because I want to work on this. And I am bringing in this shade, Tokyo Station, which is this purple one right down here in the bottom. And that is a beautiful purple matte shadow. I'm bringing this in for 5 uses. It's going to be gorgeous. It's sort of a pinky purple. The next prompt is for Valentine's Day, which is February 14th, just in case you didn't know. And for that, the prompt is to bring in something red, pink, heart-shaped, or somehow related to Valentine's Day or love. I'm stretching it a little bit. I'm bringing in pink packaging, and it has a heart on it. It's very hard to see up there. There's a heart up there. This is the Frank Body Coffee Scrub. And I've had this for a while. I got this in FabFitFun years ago. I have opened it and used it. It's probably pretty dry in there. All the oils are probably gone, but it's coffee grounds in a scrub. So I'm bringing this in to use it up because I don't need this sitting around in my collection, collecting dust, so to speak. So yeah. I am bringing this in for Valentine's Day because pink and hearts and bodies and naked. You know, you're going to be naked in a minute. All right. The next prompt is for Women's History Month. That is the month of March. And for that, we are to bring in something from a female-owned brand. And I am bringing in a single eyeshadow from Medusa's Makeup. It is a female-owned brand with a female theme, name. And this is their matte eyeshadow in Bermuda. It is sort of this bluey gray shade. I always say it's gray, and then I always say it's a blue, and it looks blue to me in the pan, but it's a gray, and that's fine. I like gray eyeshadow. I like gray. I'm wearing a gray shirt right now. My pajamas are black and white, so I'm wearing pajamas. Don't come at me. It's fine. I'm at home. Anyway, that is that gray Bermuda, and I am bringing that in for 5 uses as well. Almost always an eyeshadow I bring in is going to be for 5 uses. The next prompt, I got a little messed up on my writing these down, but the next prompt is for special occasion. And that is something you save for a special occasion. So what are you waiting for? That I'm bringing in something new, but it's because I've had it for almost a month now, and I'm waiting for a special occasion to wear it. I mean, I've opened it, and I've looked at it. It is this mini perfume duo of Eilish. It is Eilish and Eilish 2. And yeah, and they are adorable. I have to show you. They are mini versions of the Eilish bottle. So this is Eilish, I believe. I think this is Eilish, or this is number 2. This is Eilish, and I believe this one is Eilish number 2. Right? Yes. My goal is to use these 2 times each. Because they are so adorable, and I've had samples of them. like, you know, from the paper samples, and I think they're adorable. And they're cute little bottles. They are little daubers, so that's a little bit tricky. But yeah, these little guys, they're adorable, and I keep not wanting to use them, but I must put some use in them, so I'm using them each 2 times. And now they are officially out of the box, and I will not put them back in, maybe. And then finally, the last prompt I'm bringing in is for Pancake Day, which is February 13th. And for that one, I'm going a little creative because Shelley says we can, and do whatever you want to make it work for you. So for this prompt, I have written down, eat pancakes and take a picture. So I will be sometime, hopefully in the next month, eating some pancakes and taking a picture and showing that to you. Proof that I enjoyed pancakes for Pancake Day. Not on Pancake Day, although I might eat pancakes for Pancake Day. I like pancakes. We'll see. So that is everything for today's update. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, why not? Come see me eat pancakes and talk about all kinds of other stuff in my life. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're here. It really means a lot to me. And until my next video, take care of yourselves. Stay true to you. Eat some pancakes if you must. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.